Elizabeth Barry here. Hello. I'm talking with you today about how to get out of your own way. And the topic I want to dive into is, of course, one of my favorite topics ever. I wrote a book on it. I'm writing my second book on it right now for men and for women on owning vulnerability. It is the topic of vulnerability. It has helped me in my life and in my career, and I love to work with my clients on that because it helps you find your freedom as an adult. And adulting is extremely difficult. So we have times in our career and in our relationships where we don't feel safe or comfortable being vulnerable and letting it all go. And I'm here to tell you that when you do, it becomes fully alive. Everything just, the shades go up. It's like holding strength and weakness in both of your hands equally on a scale. And they're going to teeter-totter, they're going to go, and the weak, they hide their blemishes, and the strong, they admit them, but the vulnerable show both and own both weakness and strength. And that is a freedom unlike no other in this life. And I understand it's a little bit frustrating to begin to own your vulnerability. It takes a lot of courage. It's like a letting go. It's like a life sacrifice. But the uncertainty, let me put it to you this way. It's like a metaphor, right? So when you're sitting on the beach and pretend you're on a desert island and you're standing on the shore, it's a beautiful day, the sun is beaming down, and you look out there and you can't see a thing for miles, and you're ready to go on a boat, right? And you can't see anything, and it's just so beautiful, that vastness, that unknowing, that uncertainty of where you're going to get on that boat and you're going to sail, and just the idea of the horizon just being limitless is really breathtaking. And that is the greatest metaphor that I have for you today about vulnerability. It's the uncertainty of the direction of looking from shore. I mean, that's the greatest feeling that one can have. It's like a freedom. It's like your sailor freedom. Now, the idea of being uncomfortable, maybe sweating a little bit when we talk about vulnerability. It's like we don't know how others are going to respond or react when we're vulnerable. But it feels darn good to lift off and get in that boat and leave the shore. So if you're interested in learning more about vulnerability, please stay tuned. I'm going to be writing and putting my second book out, but a ton of articles are coming, and lots of things like a course as well as an ebook and free opportunities to just get tips and advice on how to do this with me. See you soon.